Friends here. Back with you with another video for you guys. Well, this one, I kind of have a story that I kind of wanted to give out to you guys. I do want you guys to know I am still going to be doing my DIYs. I just need to have my other partner in crime, and he's been busy working, so until I could get him, my hair, until I could get him, I will just try to keep making little videos, like giving you guys something, some type of content. But I'm waiting on him to finish that. So I will have that video for you guys. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys a little update real quick. I have been busy. I've been trying to do this cleanse diet. It's a lemon tea ginger root drink. You drink it before each of your meals, and it's basically supposed to detox you of all the bad that you've eaten, and then it's supposed to help make your body break down the food faster before you eat the food that you're going to eat. It's supposed to help you break it up faster, and it's working because I've been losing 4 pounds a day from it when I eat right. You got to eat right. When I don't eat right, or I have a snack, whether it's a healthy one or not, I don't lose that 4, but if I do, I can lose 4 pounds a day. And you're supposed to only do this diet for up to 14 days, so here soon I have to take a break, but I will be right back on that cleanse because it works. Basically, I do my 2 to 4 miles a day, so still do that. So anyways, I want to get back on track here with you guys. I do have a story for you. Gosh, I don't even know how to put it for you. It's another, lock-up story. You know what? Just give me one moment. Okay. So I had to pause for a second to just think about which one I wanted to do for you guys. Because I have so many, but I want to keep giving you guys something so then you guys can kind of know about me. And I don't mind telling this side of me because I tell you guys all the time. I'm a work in progress, and I've done things that I've done, and I've learned from them, and I grew up. So, with that being said, here is a story for you. It's another on the run story. I don't know if my own family even knows about it, to be honest. I don't even know if they were even told about it. But it happened. I was once again in a shelter. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I was in Rosedale shelter. I'm not even gonna tell you where because then you know where I was exactly at, and that's just creepy. But I was in a Rosedale shelter for kids. And, well, I was just going through some icky feelings, I was angry at the world at this point. So much shady stuff had happened. And I was, through with it. I was like, forget it, I'm over life, I'm just done. I just want to go have a good time. So I did just that. Me and this other girl from there that was my roommate, I was like, hey, you want to run away with me tonight? And she's like, where are we going? I was like, well, I heard through the grapevine, as I was hearing all the staff members talk that are in college, that there's going to be a huge college party. And I was like, do you want to go? And they're like, yeah, I want to go. I was like, okay, we're going to go then. So me and this girl, we ran away. They never came and found us. I don't even know if the cops were even looking for us, to be honest. But we were up there, and, this was a Iowa State University party. We were literally inside. They were having a concert. There was booze and everything. And, we got hammered pretty good. And then I told her, I was like, I don't want to go back. I was like, I don't want to go back for a while. I was like, I don't want to even have to think about things for a while. I was like, I know I'm going to catch some charges. You're going to catch some charges. But I was like, hey, how about it? You're up for it? And she's like, I'm up for it. I was like, great. So we met this one guy there that was a college kid. And he said that he knew somebody that could give us a ride to where we wanted to go. Yeah. Probably not the best thing I ever did in my life. Like I told you guys, I did do a lot of that kind of stuff when I was on the run. I would find me a ride by just flagging down someone or something, and that's how I get my rides. So anyways, we found a ride. They took us to this other town, and me and this girl, we found a place to stay. We were partying pretty hardcore, and somehow someone, one of the people that we were partying with knew that somehow that we were runaways, and this girl did not like us because she was like, oh, you're not gonna steal our guys, blah 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 blah. I just looked at my friend, I was like, does she really think she's stupid enough to do anything to us? And she's like, I don't know. And well, next thing we know is the cop shows up at this house that we were staying at, where they were hiding us. And we literally had to hide out the window, grab the windowsill like this, hold ourselves up on the windowsill as the cops are literally screening the room and looking to see if we're in there. Like, they didn't do like a big search, but they did enough to where they were in the room where we had to like literally hold our hands like this, clenched to the side of the house. And let me remind you, we're on the second story. And then we had to slowly push our bodies back up and in after they left and hop in, because then they went to the backyard to check to see if we were back there. And well, we were, but we were hanging up on the top of the windowsill. And we knew if we didn't get ourselves up in there just right before that, they were going to find us. So I was like, girl, come on, you got to get up here. I was like, what the heck? And so finally we got up, we got in, and then like we hid inside this like chest box. And we waited for them to go. And once they went, like, we were starting to feel bad for this person that was hiding us out, and we're told her, like, look, you know, we don't want to put you out, we don't want to get you in trouble, like, I don't want you in trouble with the law for us. I was like, what you've done for us is great, you've given us a place to stay and crash for like 3 days. I was like, I think we're just going to go find somewhere else to go crash for now. And, well, we did. We ended up going to another friend's house that we knew there. Well, she knew, it was her, more so her friend, but then we became friends. And we hung out with her, stayed with her, she gave us some clothes, and we were partying, having a good time, and we ran into this girl that we knew ratted us out. And we're like, oh, we can't be around that bitch, she's foul. Excuse my English. And we're like, we can't be around her, she's a rat. I was like, she's the one that got the cops to come to that house and almost bust us. And we're like, if you guys want us to keep partying with you, then you gotta get rid of the rat. So yeah, like, I was literally on the run with this other girl for almost a week. And finally, she still wanted to party, and I was like, that's fine. You go ahead and keep doing you, boo-boo. I'm just going to go turn myself in and tell them I have no clue where you are. And that I'm on my own here. And that you were never with me. That we split up when we left Rosedale shelter. So that's what I did. I went to the cop shop, and I was like, I'm done. I'm ready to go get my 3 square meals a day and be locked up and whatever. And deal with the consequences. So the cop transports me back to Rosedale. And I mean, I'm still buzzed and I'm high as a kite. And so they basically tell me to go to my room. They don't want the other kids to see me like that. So I go to my room. I'm laying in my bed. Next thing I know is I hear this loud person that sounds familiar. And I hear another person that sounds familiar. And then it's my lawyer. He comes in and he says, what were you thinking? And I was like, just go away, Mark. Just go away. And then my worker came in, my caseworker came in, and she just would not shut up. And I was like, dude, just shut up. I got a major headache. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. She wouldn't shut up. I ended up punching her. Yeah. I punched my caseworker. Got a charge for that. But, like, she just didn't want anything more for me. She just gave me a simple, I don't even know what they call it. I think it was just a simple misdemeanor or something for assault battery or whatever it hit. And I had to do some community service and blah, blah, blah. Which I did. But at the time, I just didn't care what this lady had to say. Like, I could not stand her. I still couldn't stand her. And, ugh. She's the caseworker I told you guys that I ended up talking to eventually again. And she's the reason why I also found out that I found out all the times that my sister reported me to DHS trying to find information on me. And she would always report false allegations. And finally they started writing down every time my sister would call and make false allegations. And they made a case against her and took it to the judge. And the judge put a order between me and my older sister of a restraining order that she was not supposed to contact me or my children until, like, it was supposed to last for, like, a long time. They were done with her making false allegations towards me. But here's the funny part. Anyway, well, it's not really funny. Because, I had to go in front of the judge, and she's like, what is wrong with you? What were you thinking? You were on the run for a whole week. We were worried about you. We didn't know if you were safe or what or nothing. And I'm just like, yeah. And then I had to tell the judge. She wanted to know exactly what I was up to, what I had done. And I told her, I was like, look, before I leave this area, before I leave Greene County, I was like, my worker might want to get me a pregnancy test. And she's like, why? And I was like, well, let's just say I'm not a virgin anymore. Yeah. That week I was partying so hardcore. I remember me and a guy. And I know who was his name. I know who he was. We hung out the whole entire time I was down there. Where I was. And when they found out where I was, they were like, you were that far away from that placement again? How did you get that far away? And nobody knew. How did a cop not stop you along the way? I was like, I don't know. But there was cops. A whole bunch. All the time. And some of them would talk to me and say hi. And, it was crazy. Another on the run story for you guys there. Alright, guys. Well, that's basically the story of me being on the run for another week. That was, the other one of the second longest time I was on the run. And that was the time I was just hardcore partying. I just needed a break from life, from lockup life. And I didn't even care what it was, where it was, how it was. I didn't even care if I caught charges because I knew I was going to catch them. And I did. I caught a couple of drug charges yeah. I mean, it was what it was. And thank you, ISU, for giving me the best time of my life at 17 years old. No, I was 16 at that time. The best 16-year-old bash I could ever have. So yeah, that's the party I went to when I was 16, on the run for a week. I went to the ISU party, had a blast there, went and got to see a concert for free. Nobody ID'd me, they just thought I was an ISU student because I was wearing ISU clothing. I got in for free, got booze, got drunk, went on to another town, stayed there for a whole week. It was great, even more partying. But like I said, you guys, I've grown up since then. I'm more mature now, and I look back at that and I see how stupid I was. Stupid. Because a lot of bad things could have happened to me in those situations. And the girl that was with me, I always wondered if she was safe or not, because she did a lot of the crazy on that run with us. And I don't want to speak on her because I feel bad that she even had to do some of that stuff that she did for us. But we went through some crazy. And if you've ever been on the run, you know what I'm talking about, what you would have to do sometimes just to get a ride to go places and do things. And, people took advantage of that. And I wasn't the one that did it. She did. So, sorry. Thank you. Sorry I was pimping. Not really. You guys don't even understand. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is another story of me on the run. I'm not saying it's a pleasant one. None of them are pleasant. None of my stories are pleasant on this situation. I laugh at them now because I see how stupid and childish it was. And that's why I always make it clear to my kids. I tell them about these crazy stories to let them know how stupid their mother was and how close I could have came to a lot of bad things. So do implement. Tell your kids these things and understand that if you actually do this, they actually might listen to you. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Have a great time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell at the top. Go check out my other two boys' channels. They'll be at the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching and have a great, great, great day. Thank you and bye.